Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. What I'm about to show you guys is an example of how they will brainwash my daughters or hijack her consciousness, all right, and to engage in, again, as you hear me say in the video, I went to walk my daughter to the Boys and Girls, and I had told the barber at the barber shop right next to the Boys and Girls, not right next, but about two stores or one store, two stores down. That I figured that they were trying to prevent me from giving you this information. I said, my brother, but I'm gonna give it to you because you need to understand what's going on, right? You need to learn the truth, right? And so again, with a dominant culture oppresses a people, one that has once enslaved a people and has continued to oppress that people under the illusion of democracy and capitalism, right? They engage in certain tactics and methods to keep us asleep. Like I said, we are not a producer class of people, right? Compared to other groups of people who have a large population. We are consumer class in America. We are the lowest in the second lowest in the caste system. The first being Native people, which also include Black people, right? So Native Black Indians, as well as what the Europeans will say are non-Black people, which is why why is it that whenever I do this video, now this woman don't even text me, but all of a sudden she's texting me now, right? As soon as I start my video now, this is what's to happen, right? But anyhow, I'm gonna continue. I'm not stopping the video, because again they want the interruption for they want me to stop the video, which I'm not going to do, right? So anyhow, what they engage in again is this a deception, lies, cover-ups, the creation of villains within the society, so that they can distract the masses from who they should pay their attention to, in terms of those at the top, those in power, who are basically dragging the society down. Right? They create division, they create wars, they create all sorts of things. And as I did my video last night, like I said, I know that they didn't want me to do my video, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. They have done everything to prevent me from doing that video, including all these accidents that you see that was happening. Like on my block yesterday, there was a second accident again. All this stuff again. These are threats, right? And people will say, the religious indoctrinated sheeps will be like, well, that's God. No, it's not God. It's the U.S. government and their ability, what they have created as weapons to control our minds. I keep telling you guys, go and look at. We've all seen the movie, The Wizard of Oz. If you read the Wizard of Oz book, you understand, right? That when you have powerful people who have the technical knowledge, the skills, the ability to produce and create certain types of weapons, right? And we think of weapons, we just only think of weapons that are physical in nature, like bombs, bullets, guns, stuff like that. But what they've been doing over the past 6 decades, 60 years, 6 decades, okay, is the development and creation of weapons based on the microwave and radio wave frequency spectrum. Okay, but we are so preoccupied, and again, this is why they need the people who they oppress the most, which is Black people, to be believers, right? If we don't have a high scientific mind, an analytical mind, a mind that can think critically, right? Again, this is why I keep saying why they keep us out of certain fields, with the medical, technology, psychology, right? Finance, okay? The STEM field, right? And those who they allow into the STEM field are those who they've conditioned to serve their master's purpose. When I say master, I don't mean you calling somebody master. What I'm saying is that the people who are at the top, these are the Caucasians, they will hire the most brightest amongst us, okay, and use them for their benefit, not for the benefit of their own people, but for the benefit of Caucasians. Okay, and then they will hide those very same people, right, who have made their lives 100 times better, right, because they work for them and build and develop things and create things to benefit them. So they will make their lives and their people's lives 100 times better while suppressing and oppressing the lives of their own people, black people. Okay? But again, I'm going to give you guys an example of what, and there's a reason why they ended the video. Okay? I didn't end the video. They ended the video. Okay? At a certain point, and I'll explain. I'm going to let the video play. Now you see this is a woman, right? She's wearing a black cap and she's looking at the red vehicle that's parked up there. Now again, I talk about they do the blocking theme, the cut you off type of theme. This is just another continuation of it, and using the color red, which is again to try to elicit an anger response. So they're going to use her, and as she walks by me, she sticks out her tongue at me, and again, it's to elicit anger, right? So you can have a physical outburst, right? Or verbal outburst. Now you'll see she walk by, okay, and what she'll do, let's see if I can do this here. All right, let me see if I can show you guys how she so she looks at me. See her? She looks over at me. Now remember, there was a guy that walked in front of me. She didn't look at him now. She looked down at her shoes. She's wearing black shoes. And she looks at me, right? I think it's a school security guard. Okay? And I didn't turn the camera to where you guys could see her sticking her tongue out at me. But they'll wait until they get right close to me as they're walking past me to stick their tongue out. Okay? you guys hear me say, oh shit, because I bend down to open my bag, and my back, I felt like my disc slipping. And so I had to like sit up back, stand up back again, because again, this is what happens, right? Whenever I bend down without holding on to something or any kind of support, right? That's what happened. My back will, this is how, I can, or they call, you blow your back out, right? Not in a little sense of sexually, but the fact that you have a herniated disc, and you might have done something to aggravate it, to where the muscles tighten up, or you have micro tearing up the muscles or tearing up the muscles, which is very painful, and you can't really walk. All right, so the book is called The Religious Instruction of the Negroes in the United States by Charles Colcott Jones. Jones, right? With an S. Let me see here. Hold on a sec. Okay, so here's the book. It's called Religious Instructions. Now, the funny thing too, because I gave him this book, and as soon as I gave it to him, right, he turns the book over to the UPC code in the back, right? And again, so I looked at it, I was like, is he, and immediately as he did that, you're going to hear my daughter say bye, and that is exactly when the recording is going to end. All right. Okay. Here my daughter said bye. Okay. Let me do it again. Let's go back to the, and then he's like $300 weekly, right? Again, because they're trying to use Pam. These are cursive threat of trying to threaten me by using Pam to take me for child support. I don't really care. She can take me for child support. I take care of my kids. You guys see it, all right? I don't, and that's I don't take care of my kids. On top of that, she get disability for my disability for our kids, but she's using that disability for her own interest. Like I said, paying hundreds of dollars for Broadway tickets, right? Remember, she makes close to six figures, probably over six figures. Okay, you know what I'm saying? My disability, by the time I pay my bills, and I have to, I don't go to, I use supplements now, natural supplements, so they tend to cost more. But that's what happened when you are buying the non-pharmaceutical supplements. They charge you more for them, right? So anyhow, but anyway, I take care of my kids. I just bought my daughter a summer wardrobe. I bought my son, I bought them sneakers, but my son sneakers, bought him jeans. So it's not like I'm not taking care of my kids. But again, this is what they do, and I've always taken care of my kids. Even my oldest, I've always taken care of him, and his mother put me on child support for the simple fact that, again, and this is, let me tell you, this is how these women are, because they again want to run the streets, which is fine. Giving her money, and I said to her, why you why are you using the money to pay for a babysitter, okay? And she was like, well, there are places I want to go, and if I say, if you have an interview, let me know, and I'll come and watch him. I'll take him, I'll watch him for the day or what have you, or I'll have my mom drop him off at my mom, and she had her mother, right? But no, that's not what she wanted. Again, they want to run up and down the streets, which is fine. You want to do that? That's fine, And so she ended up taking me to court for child support. I ended up getting less anyway because I was giving her more money, And I just watched a video about that too, about this guy who, and again, his baby mother, she's now involved in a relationship, but she's taking him to court for child support. He's been giving her, again, a lot more money, right? And what happened? She ended up getting less, and the judge ordered her to, because the child spent half the week at his house and her house, that she told him, all you got to do now is give her $500. So she ended up shooting herself in the foot, and he was paying the insurance. But this is what they do. This is what they do. My other son, he was on my insurance, free, dental, free, but she put him on her insurance because she wanted to claim it as a tax write-off. Same thing with Ethan and Alyssa. It was with Pam. They were on my insurance, right? She didn't have to pay nothing, but they want to use it as a tax write-off, so she put them on her insurance. So now, and I'm just like, but that's the mindset of these women, right? It's all about money. It's all about money. But anyway, let me continue. Let me play this so you guys can listen to this. I want to show you guys this. Okay, let's do that. All right, let's go here. Now I want you guys to listen. All right, listen. Bye. You hear my daughter say bye? Now, why is she telling me bye? Why is she telling me bye? Because as soon as I give him that book and he says it, whatever he said, she's like, bye, and waving to me, bye. And this is when they ended the video. They literally hacked into my phone to end the video so you guys would not hear what my daughter said. Right? Again, but I'm glad that I'm able to get that bye. The part that I didn't get because they shut the video off, right? They ended the video, is the part where she says bye. She walks in front of me, turns around, and waves to me. And I'm like, wow, man. But again, I'm not. It didn't affect me. And the reason why you see you'll see the next video that I post. You'll see as I walk onto the block, right? They'll have these two young girls come out of the building, stand right, and then turn around, looked at me as I walk past because they know that I captured what it is that I've said that they've been doing, how they brainwash my kids, just like how they brainwash Pam. I know they brainwash her. All right, I keep saying this. When I found out that she, because I keep saying, when I was going to school, there was the Marriott Hotel, and they keep looking at the Marriott Hotel because I had found out that she was going, she leave the kids at night to go out and go to hotels and what have you, right? And so, whenever I leave school, if I walk on a certain street where the Marriott Hotel is, the person will look at me and they look up at the Marriott Hotel, and it was then that they got her to really start targeting me, like more blatantly. Okay, so I know. Again, that's why, like I said, that's why even though I go through these things with her, I have an understanding, and like I said, that's why I'm not feeding into her delusion, because again, if I feed into her delusion, it's going to make her act out in a more negative way, right? As opposed to me telling her the truth, because then I have to, you know, tell her the truth in order so that she can come to some realization and said, hey, you know what? Because I've told her this from the first time I met her. I told her what was happening to me, and I told her, I said, listen, this might happen, so you need to be careful. But with their condition, they don't listen to you. They don't listen to you at all. You tell them the truth, and you tell them the truth, and about a month later, they'll tell you that you didn't tell them anything. You didn't say anything to them about it. This is how their minds are. They've been conditioned with a short-term memory, and that's us as black people in general, right? We are conditioned with a short-term memory. After a certain amount of time, our minds get erased, our memory get erased. Okay. So yeah, that's why they had these two young ladies standing there, and you guys gonna see. I'm gonna show you guys, because this is what they do. This is now they trying to cover themselves. Now again, that whole coercive threat of, well, if I posted these videos, then we're gonna get these two young to accuse you of whatever. I'm like, okay, fine, let's do it. Do it. You're not scaring me. Do it, right? Because I keep saying my purpose is to expose all of this, right? And again, accepting that purpose and the responsibility that comes with it, yeah, I'm all for it. So if let's see, this video is going up, all right? This video is definitely going up. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys.